What's up, Sugar Puff? Welcome or welcome back. Okay, let's get into it. If you are creative, there's a chance that you are creative in more than one way, and that's fine. However, there's also a chance that you only see yourself through a certain lens, and you feel like in your mind you already have an idea of how it's going to go, and anything outside of that lens is not really helpful or important, or it's just not in your scope and it doesn't matter. And you're wrong. Let me explain. So if you've been following the channel, which you should be, okay, I have started a series basically just about me really going full force on becoming a model, which is what I want to do. That's the creative route that I like. I'm sorry, I can't look at y'all at this particular moment. Y'all have to give me a second. That's what I want to do. And there was a point in time where I was really just like, no, I just want to model. I don't want to do anything else. And that's still, not gonna lie, that's still the main goal for me. I still just want to model. Anything else, at one point I was closed off to other things. Now I'm just kind of like, whatever God want me to do is just what's gonna happen, because it is what it is. It is what it is, for real. So with me saying that, let me tell y'all how I got casted in a movie by accident. This is last year, by the way. I'm volunteering with this group in Atlanta, and we help feed the homeless on Wednesday at a men's at a men's center. Basically, it's just a homeless shelter for men specifically. The person that I fall under, the person that I answer to, he invites other people to come and see what we do, and to, just basically shed light on what we do as a team and how we try to help the community out here in Atlanta. And so he invited a friend of his who is a filmmaker, and the filmmaker invited some of his friends. It was maybe like 3 or 4 men all together. And they also helped us serve dinner, I think lunch and dinner, for the men at the homeless shelter on this particular Wednesday. I'm just there doing my normal thing, talking to the people that I talk to, blah, 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 blah. And this is when I'm not really paying attention to their conversation. It's not personal, but I'm just not engaged in their conversation. So this is how I find out that he's a filmmaker. So I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. Come to find out, they're actually filming a movie right now. I'm like, okay, that's even doper. Not really putting it together, not paying it no real attention at all, honestly, truly. Just there on a normal Wednesday for me. Towards the end of the night, he's like, yeah, he's thanking the guy that invited him, which is like my boss. He's like, thanks for allowing us to help you and everything like that. We really appreciate it. We need to do this more often. Just, all the all the things, right? Let us know if you all need any other help, or let us know what you need in the future, blah, blah, blah. A person that I normally work with any other Wednesday, he's like, well, I mean, do y'all need anything for the movie? Like, I heard y'all are filming. Do y'all need extras? And he was like, actually, yeah, we do. He was like, yeah, go ahead and take this number down. I'm literally sitting, if not next to him, we are like a good arm's length apart, but I'm not paying attention because I'm not thinking in my mind, oh, this is something that I need to be in. Oh, this is great. This is a great opportunity. I'm not thinking that, because honestly, at this moment, right, at this time, I don't want to be an actress. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that's dope. Now, mind you, everybody else is taking out their phones. They're getting a number. So my friend gives me like a nudge. He like, and I'm like, what? Friend gives me the nudge, and he's like, and I'm like, okay, fine. So I take the number down, and the guy tells us the name of the person's number, and just say, hey, looking to be an extra, got your number from such and such. Me still not thinking it's gonna go anywhere. Not really, I'm not gonna say not caring, but like not really expecting it to go anywhere than that, because I just wasn't really pressed about being in the movie, honest to God. I just wasn't. So boom, maybe like a week or so later, the number hits me back, and they're like, hey, what's your email? So I send them my email. Still not thinking anything of it, still not knowing where it's gonna go or lead. because people just waste your time in Atlanta a lot of the times. So like, you know, I just never get my hopes all the way up. And then they're like, okay, we'll be contacting you shortly or whatever. So at the time, they are filming the movie, but I don't know like how far into the filming process. I don't even know what the movie is about. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea. That's why I just didn't have any real attachment to it. Y'all, after she got my email, that was a week and a half after I got the number. So then after she got my email, maybe the following week, I think the following week, they hit the people back up who wanted to be an extra. They hit us back up and was like, hey, so on this day, we're going to have a Zoom call. It's going to be the script reading. It's the first one, da 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 da. And I'm like, excuse me? Legitimately, like a whole script reading. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So then, after they send that email, then I get the whole, like, cast listing, layout, who's what, little girl 1, little boy 2, like, all of that. And then they're like, hey, go ahead and pick your meal. And I'm like, oh. Oh. Like, this is happening. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Then I'm like, all right, so let's just see where this goes. She was like, go ahead and put it on your calendar. Your particular film day is going to be the following week. And I was like, okay, cool. When I ended up getting the reading of the script with everyone involved, we didn't actually end up reading the script that day. Something was going on. It was, I guess, some technical difficulties along with just personnel issues. I don't know. I don't even know what the movie is about. I just know my particular day to film is in like the next 2 weeks or something like that. Y'all, the timeline is a little shaky, but I promise you this is how it happened, okay? Boom. It's my day to film. They let me know, come makeup ready and dress in like all black attire in like casino type attire. And I'm like, okay, cool. Still not knowing what the movie is about. Still not knowing what I'm actually going to be doing as far as an extra goes. I don't know. Early afternoon. I get there on set. The house is full. First of all, the house is beautiful, but the house is full of people and gear and equipment everywhere. Cool. I literally wait. My scene was the last scene that they shot that day. I got there, I want to say between 11 and 12. I didn't film my scene till about 11 to 12 midnight. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, makeup ready, refreshing my makeup. In my mind, when I hear extra, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm probably just gonna like, you know, walk past the camera. You know what I'm saying? Extra, just there, just placed. And I just so happened to be in the camera. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe about halfway through the day, the director sees me sitting, because we're kind of like ducked off away from the actual scene that they're filming. So everyone else is just kind of like off to the side where all the women that are going to be the extras. And so we were just kind of tucked away in the corner, again, still not knowing what we're doing. He starts gathering certain people, and he's explaining to them what he needs in this particular scene. Who are you going to be? Who are you going to be? Things like that. He gets to me, he's like, he just stares. No funny. You're going to be my safe girl. So I'm sitting there. I know this is the director. I haven't introduced myself to him yet or anything like that. No type of exchange. You know, I'm now at this point super professional, a little tired, but I'm cool because, you know, it's food on set. So I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. You're going to be my safe girl. And I'm like, what's a safe girl? Because, like, you know, context. I need that because I need more context here. He's like, you mind walking with me? I said no. So I walk with him and he shows me basically what I'm gonna like do. He's like, so he's gonna come in, the main character, Jock. If you watch the movie, you know who I'm talking about. Yes, Jock. Okay, this Jock right here. Oh, how can I say this without giving away the movie if you haven't seen it? I'm just gonna be in a room with a safe, and Jock's gonna come in there, and we're gonna leave it at that. If you've seen the movie already, go ahead and put it in the comments. You saw my quick little cameo. He explains it to me. He was like, is that gonna be okay? Everybody okay with their roles? I say, yes, that's fine. Now, I still didn't film until another 5.5 hours later. But All of this to say, number one, shout out to my friend for nudging me and having me, you know, realize the situation that I was in. Shout out to him. Number two, if I was just so like headstrong on things and how I wanted things to play out or how I thought things should play out, I would have missed the whole opportunity. And I'm glad that, again, my friend nudged me, but also I was open to it and I didn't have any expectation and I just went into it kind of blindly. You know, I don't always recommend going into things blindly, but this literally fell on my lap. Like, you get what I mean? I would just happen to be at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. I now know a director that's like based out of Cali. I know some of his connects and whatnot now. I met Young Jock, which is pretty cool. He really is like a cousin. He really is like that. You get what I mean? I've seen him in other spaces and he's just always been nice and professional with me. So that's cool. That's something to put in my creative bag, although it's not specifically modeling. That may have been just it as far as that group of people, and I may not run into them again on the scene or in my career. Who really knows? But the fact that I made the choice to take the opportunity serious, who really knows now? Like I could really bump into Jock somewhere else because I'm professional with him and he's professional with me. That could lead to another opportunity. That could lead to meeting someone else, and that can lead me to another opportunity, which is basically kind of how my life has been going. Again, saying all this to say, get out your own way. Don't think you have to have a play-by-play of exactly how it's going to happen. Don't get mad at yourself if you don't have a play-by-play. Let things unfold. And don't be so headstrong on you just being one thing. I really feel like those days in society are over where people can only be acknowledged for having one talent or recognized for having one talent. And, you know, you can't do other things outside the box. I mean, honestly, truly, celebrities aren't even the real celebrities anymore because celebrities got to a point where things were just not relatable to the average person. And the average person does multiple things in this day and age. Get out your own way. Girl. Okay, girl. I'm about to wrap it up. Get out your own way. Stop thinking you need to have all the answers. Okay? Get around some people who are in at least the spaces you want to be in. And just get used to kind of moving around and networking, even if it's like, I never ever thought I was going to be doing that. I never thought I was going to be in a movie and actually have like speaking parts. Like I'm thinking I'm just finna walk past the camera. I had like a good 2 lines. I'm just saying, coming from someone who didn't even really want to be an actress, now whatever God has for me and literally places in my lap is going to happen. Just like I just so happened to be at the right place at the right time and ended up getting a movie role out of it. You acting like a lame, you being in your own way. Yeah, I said it. I called you lame because you are acting like a lame, being and standing in your own way. You do not have all the answers, and let things come to you. It works out way better when you do. When you try to control things and piece every little thing together, you'll be the one tripping, stressed out, mad because something's not going your way, blood pressure all high, stress eating. You doing too much. Relax. Keep the vision, but relax. Okay? Okay. It's time for me to peel this mask off. If you want to know what I was using, it was definitely the Ordinary Salicylic Acid Mask. I really wanted the serum, but they didn't have it at the time. Yeah, she's ready for sure. I just came here to deliver that quick message and get on your ass a little bit because enough is enough. I'm going to call the new series Becoming the Muse. Wait, Becoming the Muse. I like it. It's simple. You can remember it. You pretty much know what you're getting by just that. Becoming the Muse. I like it. I think I'm going to do that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with Becoming the Muse. Like the videos, y'all, so I know that like keep doing them. You hear what I'm saying? We all been on YouTube long enough. Show the video some love so I know y'all want to see this. Send this to whoever you want to send it to. Leave a comment down below. You feel me? And I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.